butter. It's so hard to get enough protein. There are a lot of you that feel this way. A lot of us trainers, bodybuilders are thinking it's not that hard. It can be for some, because trying to consume 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of body weight, even though a lot of you probably don't need quite that much, can still be daunting. Even if you're trying to stick to the recommendation of 0.7 grams per pound of body weight or 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of ideal body weight, a lot of you are still falling way short of your overall protein goals. But then comes the question, how do you get it into your diet? Well, I'm gonna give you my favorite high protein shake recipe that's quick, simple, easy, delicious, and super high in protein. I'm gonna show you how to make this real fast, but I'm gonna throw the macros here on the screen, but we're looking at roughly 55 grams of protein and 500 to 550 calories. Having a high protein meal or snack, being a 1 gram of protein to 10 calorie ratio is gonna be really ideal for those that are trying to be in a deficit and trying to get enough protein. You can definitely make this shake lower calorie while keeping the protein around the same level. Easiest thing to do, swap out the peanut butter for a PB Fit or some sort of peanut butter powder. This is not a great source of protein. Got a lot of healthy fats, but in terms of how much protein there is per how many calories there are, not a good option. I love peanut butter, I know you do too, but be mindful of how much of this you consume. It's more of a low calorie milk, higher protein. One thing is essential, get a food scale. You can use measuring cups and you can use tablespoons and try to measure it yourself, but using a food scale is gonna keep this the most accurate in terms of measuring. And you're going to need that when you're measuring everything out, because if you use a larger banana, that's what she said. You can go from a 65 calorie banana to a 110 calorie banana, which is fine as long as you're aware of how much you're having. The peanut butter is the thing you need to be the most aware of. Most of you watching this have never actually measured out a serving size of peanut butter. It might make you sad at how much it actually is, but if you don't measure it out, and you might be putting 2 to 3 servings in, which means that 190 calories is more like 400 to 500, if not more. That can make a big difference. Just 1 scoop of protein powder. I have done this before with 2, and it still tastes really good. It's a little thicker. Might be a little too much because then you're going from 55 grams of protein to 75, 80 grams of protein, depending on the protein powder you use. Added bonus, what you can do is freeze your bananas and use it to cool down, ice up your shake a little bit. I'm not gonna go full serving, I'm just gonna do a half. So we're looking at 85 grams that we wanna get in here. Now here's something that a lot of you will do. Yummy. Now, if I do that with the peanut butter, I just probably consume 75, 80 calories that I'm not tracking by eating just what's left on the spoon. Having mindfulness around your eating is gonna be really, really important for you achieving your overall fitness goals. So 2 tablespoons, 32 grams. Most of you are gonna think 1 tablespoon. Let's see how much this actually is. 31 grams. What you would consider 1 tablespoon is actually 2. I were to do a second one of these, I'm having 400 calories versus like 190. That can be problematic. So again, you have to make sure that you're aware of how much you're having. A couple ice cubes for good measure. And here we go. Delicious, delicious. Great way to get extra protein in. Don't let anyone tell you that this isn't real food. It is processed. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, okay? And if you think about what we added to it, like peanut butter, getting that banana in there, getting some milk, the protein powder also is one of the highest sources of protein. Don't let someone tell you that it's not. The better you can consume your nutrients and your protein and your macronutrients from regular whole food sources, yeah, that's probably gonna be more ideal. That's not realistic for a lot of you. So if you're having a hard time getting protein, try to liquefy it, do something like this. It's not just the powder and milk. Jazz it up a little bit, enjoy it. That's a big thing. You're not gonna be consistent with it if you don't enjoy the process to some extent. Give this a shot, get your protein in, and make sure to follow along for more nutrition advice. Still good.